Do you have a morning routine? If you answered yes, that's great. But if you answered no, or what is this morning routine you speak of, then you need to watch this video. A morning routine helps us set the tone for the day, better allowing us to control our schedules rather than our schedule controlling us. As we start each day fresh, we can better focus on what is in front of us, where to prioritize our time, and ultimately increase our productivity. I don't believe there's one particular morning routine that rules all other morning routines. It's important to find what works for you as an individual, your priorities, things you struggle with, etc. But this is how I start my day, and similar to how many of my clients start theirs. First thing I do is stop hitting the snooze button and get out of bed straight away. Hitting snooze and falling back asleep only gets us broken, poor sleep, which can actually make us feel worse than if we'd gotten up with the first alarm. On a side note, when we get up straight away, it also sets the tone for the rest of the day. You're taking immediate action and starting your day with intention and purpose. Very powerful ways to start your day. Next, I get myself a fresh glass of water and a black coffee before heading to my office to sit down and meditate. I use the Calm app myself most mornings, as I like guided meditations, but any kind of meditation is great. After 10 to 15 minutes of meditation, I fill in the how you're feeling and what are you grateful for sections on the Calm app. I find this fun and helpful. The Calm app tracks the days you complete each section I mentioned, so it is a useful way to keep yourself accountable and tracking your consistency, something that I personally find helpful when first starting out to ensure we stick to our new habits we want to create. After I'm done with the Calm app, I get my journal out. I'm currently using the best journal ever, and I'm really liking it so far. I fill in the date, the time I slept, and then write down 3 things I'm grateful for that day. I like to challenge myself by coming up with new things every day. One big thing, such as being thankful for finding my purpose in life as a coach. One small thing, such as how I didn't get soaked walking Dobby this morning. And then the last one can be anything. For example, I'm grateful for living in a relatively safe part of the world. Following on from the gratitude practice, I then write down my positive affirmation. Now, if you've never heard of a positive affirmation before, don't worry. Most of my clients never have either. Affirmations are positive statements that can help us to challenge and overcome self-sabotaging and negative thoughts. When we repeat them often and believe in them, you can start to make positive changes. So once I've finished writing that down and thinking about it, I write down the 3 things I'm going to be prioritizing that day. This helps me remember what I'm currently working on with myself and where I want my focus to go. Currently, I'm focusing on taking action, letting go, and non-judgment. I tend to keep them the same for a few months or until I feel like I've changed that aspect of myself and it's occurring more naturally. Finally, I end my morning routine with either some HIIT style workout. Personally, I use my kettlebells at home, or if I'm not working out that day, I go straight to walking my dog Dobby. Now, when I nail my morning routine, it sets me up to both physically and mentally be prepared for the day, and I always have a more productive, less stressed day as a result. Nowadays, when I forget or miss my morning routine, I feel off until I get it done. Now, you might be thinking this is a lot of work for first thing in the morning, and you'd be right, kind of. But I'd argue it's less work than trying to struggle through and battle the entire day ahead of you. So that's my morning routine. I hope you found it interesting and maybe it's inspired you to make a few changes to how you start your own day. Have a great day, guys.